Today I'm surprising a stranger with a start to finish, step-by-step curly hair routine, and I'm buying them a complete set of products totally for free. Hi, I'm Barbara and I'm a curly hair coach who has transformed over 20,000 heads of hair over the past 5 years. Today I'm standing outside of a CVS in hopes to find one lucky person with curly hair so I can buy them all the products that they need in hopes to completely transform their curly hair. Once someone agrees, I'm going to interview them about their curl routine and talk to them about what type of results they're looking for. Then we'll actually go into the CVS and I'm going to help them choose the right products for their curls. I know I grew up so confused going to CVS, looking up and down the aisle, trying to figure out which products to buy for me. So if you have ever felt stuck in the aisles of a drug or beauty store, this video is going to help you understand what products work best. Not only will I break down what products I'm going to pick and what curl types they help with, but I'm also going to talk about some tips and tricks to help your curls live their best life. So no more walking into your local drugstore and picking whatever shampoo is the cheapest. Those days are gone. This video is going to help you understand why ingredients and techniques combined matters. All right, let's find someone who needs curl help. Should I do it? I don't know. Hi, do you by any chance happen to have curly hair?
Oh, no, sorry.
I tried. Hi. I couldn't help but notice that I think that your hair might be curly, and I wanted to see if I could bless you with an entire curly hair routine, get all the products that you would need.
Yeah, you have time. That's what it's gonna be on. Yeah? Okay.
What is your name and what's your story?
My name is Marissa Owen. I'm a teacher. I'm 29 years old, and I'm married to my lovely husband, Daniel Owen.
What grade do you teach?
I teach 7th grade language arts.
And what's your favorite thing about teaching?
It is never boring. There's never a repeat day. It's always interesting.
What got you into teaching?
My 7th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade language arts teacher, she always meshed, like fun things and activities with learning.
How often do you wear your hair curly?
Honestly, it depends on the day. I would say about 3 out of the 5 work days.
That's pretty good. What does your current curly hair routine look like?
I probably wash my hair every other day. I try to use good stuff, but I ran out. So I'm just using like Pantene right now and Garnier Fructis like leave-in conditioner. I think I use Aussie curl cream or moisture gel, something like that. Just like store brand. I use a wet brush. Occasionally I'll use like a blow dryer brush, but then it kind of sort of straightens, gives it volume. It's not really fully curly, but I don't do that all the time because it takes too long.
It does, it does. When you do a curl routine, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like the results?
Oh, not great. Maybe like a 5. I feel like I always have to fix it like more than I want to.
Tell me about your curly hair journey.
I probably straightened my hair from 6th grade to like 9th, 10th grade, burned it. And then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. So like from 11th grade in high school on, just kind of did whatever. I mean, I would curl it physically with a curling iron, but whatever I could do, the least amount of work is the best for me.
You're looking for something very low maintenance.
Yes.
Right now, when you style your hair, how long does it last you like throughout the week?
Honestly, I'm lucky if it goes the day. By the time I get home, I have to start over again.
What are your top 3 curl concerns?
Frizziness, I guess definition. Getting them evenly curly because I feel like some of the side pieces are more like straight and the back or underneath layer might be more curly and the rest just kind of flops.
Do you like color or highlight your hair often?
I do get like blonde highlights, I don't know, every 2 months-ish.
That gives me like a really good idea of what type of products are good for you. Are you like familiar with like the protein moisture balance or anything like that?
No.
Okay, well that's what we're gonna learn. Do you have any photos of your curls that you could show me?
I can look.
Just so I can like see what they, just like get like an idea of what they look like, because obviously your hair's up.
It's like a little bit curly.
Yes.
Like, I don't know
okay.
how else to explain it.
Okay. Yes. Absolutely. So is this like what you look like typically?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is actually really, really excites me. Okay. Like, we'll work some magic. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Yay. Cool. Let's go. Let's get started. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
There is lots of curly hair products in CVS. Have you ever used Shea Moisture?
I have not.
They have some good stuff. It's like hit or miss for me.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend them for your head of hair because a lot of their products tend to be on the heavier side. And because your hair actually needs more protein than it does moisture, this is going to be too moisturizing for like your hair type. So
Okay.
I would skip it, although it is a good line for curly hair. But and this is the first time I'm looking at what they even have, but CVS
Okay.
actually does have like low-key a lot of options. I'm gonna let you look around, and I'm gonna ask you to pick a shampoo and conditioner that like you would just pick by looking at the bottle.
Gotcha.
And I'm not gonna help you.
Okay.
And then I'll like walk you through it.
Color Last. Shoot. Maybe the color one because I have
Okay.
highlights.
Okay. So you would pick like the color shampoo
Yeah.
and conditioner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just know that's a good name.
Okay. Great. What do you know about them and like why would you have chosen them?
My mom is a hairdresser and she uses
Oh,
that
cool.
at her salon.
Okay,
So I
perfect.
know that's good. I know it's like all these little symbols. It's safe. And like I said, I've used it before, so I know that at least it feels good.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna look at the back of the bottle because the front of the bottle will say one thing, but then the back of the bottle is gonna like actually tell you what is going on.
Okay.
So I always look at the ingredients. So this is for the shampoo, and the first thing that I see is obviously they have water, and then they have sodium laureth sulfate. Have you heard of sulfates?
I've heard of that word.
Okay, so a lot of times it's like a bad thing, and a lot of times people don't want sulfates. You know, it's kind of like a buzzword, especially in the curly hair world. I prefer not to use sulfates for curls. For that reason, I wouldn't have picked this for you. It's just going to be really, really strong on your hair, and
Okay.
in my opinion, it's going to be a little too strong for what you need. So that would be my number one. But really, why I would not buy this product for you is because it has this ingredient right here, dimethicone. So dimethicone is a type of silicone, and again, silicones are okay, especially for straight hair. But for curly hair, silicones basically will weigh your hair down over time.
Ah.
So like a lot of actually the products that you mentioned have silicones in them. So
Maybe
you
that's
know,
why it's
yes.
like laying
Yes,
there.
we notice with your hair, like there's
Droopy.
some kind of droopy areas and
Yeah.
some curlier areas. A lot of times that's from silicone. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't have picked that for you. And then for the conditioner, let's see. So the conditioner also has a silicone, so probably wouldn't do that for you. But it actually doesn't look bad besides that. Like they're good products, but for bringing out your curls,
Right.
that's not what I would
Different
choose.
goal, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were to pick something to style your hair with like a gel or a cream, what would you typically go for?
I get this for Christmas every year. My mom gets me. It's a
Okay.
10.
We know it's a 10.
It's like leave-in conditioner. But for like a gel or a mousse, I would use that
Okay.
one, I guess.
All right, so we have Aussie Instant Volume Mousse, and then It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. So again, turning to the back. So I'm very familiar with It's a 10. I used to use it all the time, and it is a very good product. Honestly, it's a pretty good product in general, like genuinely. And something that I really like about this product is it has this ingredient right here, silk amino acids. So silk amino acids are that protein that you would really benefit you.
Okay.
That I think that you would really like. So that's what I said, like when your hair is colored and when your hair falls flat and doesn't
Yeah.
hold its curl, a lot of times because it doesn't have protein to like keep it sturdy.
Okay.
And so it's actually over moisturized. So you're putting too much moisture in. So this actually could be a good product for you. So yay. And then this one is the mousse. And this one is fine. It's not bad. I would say like probably I wouldn't necessarily choose this because it doesn't have any like nourishing ingredients. It kind of just like does what it does, which is fine. It's not bad, but I think that we can find you something that like will help nourish your hair as it's in there. So it's like kind of does everything all at once. Cool. So let's see what I would pick for you
Okay.
and we'll compare. Ooh, I like some of these. Okay, this is a maybe. This is a maybe. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so this is gonna be the shampoo that I picked for you. This is Raw Sugar Deep Cleanse Clarifying Shampoo. I love Raw Sugar because they use all safe ingredients. It's a really small ingredient list, which is also really nice. The second ingredient in here is sodium C14-16 olefin sulfonate, which basically, if you remember that first shampoo that you picked up had like those sulfates in it. So basically this is like a few levels down of a cleanse, so it's not going to be as harsh, but it's still not going to make your hair feel oily. So this is going to be like a really good option for you. And then it has stuff like aloe vera leaf juice, which is going to help moisturize you. And I would recommend using this 2 times, like shampooing twice, like lather, rinse, repeat. So that's going to be number 1 that we're going to try. So definitely for conditioner, I saw this and I was like, yes, this is the Not Your Mother's Curl Bonding Curl Talk Conditioner. Have you seen this product before?
I've heard of this brand.
Okay,
But
good.
I haven't seen this.
So love this because this conditioner has, I have this conditioner, I love this conditioner. First of all, it's so smooth on and like soothing on your curls. But second of all, it has bonding ingredients. So they have like their dual action curl power complex, which basically is a fancy way of saying bonding ingredients. So bonding ingredients are going to repair your hair, especially after like coloring or doing anything like that. So again, because your hair is falling like more flat, that tells me that you need these bonding or protein ingredients to help your curls like stay curled. So that's why we're going to choose this. It's also not too heavy, which is also really good. So that will be the conditioner. Then I always recommend using my CGO order of applying curl products. So basically it's like you put your creams in, then your gels in. So I always recommend using 2 products, so cream and a gel. So what do we want for your cream? Ooh. Okay, I actually have never seen this specific leave-in from Eva NYC. I like Eva NYC, but I never saw this. What drew me to this was with hyaluronic acid and vegan collagen. So collagen is a type of protein. So we're talking about like the protein, that's really good. So then I turned to the back, and what I also like is it has the vegan collagen, which is straight protein. Then it has rice extract, which is also really cool because rice is also protein for your hair. So these are all the things that we like. I also like that it's in a spray bottle. Anytime that something's in a spray bottle for your type of hair, because again, it falls flat, doesn't like hold its curl, spray products are really great. Spray products and like mousses are all really good for your hair type because it's not gonna weigh your hair down. So that is what I'm gonna go for you. Then for a holding product, I'm gonna go with the Dew Mousse Def. Love this product. It's a foam, not a mousse, so it's kind of like a little lighter weight than a mousse. It's just like kind of more watery, which is good, again, for your hair. This is also a great product because it's going to be a strong hold, which you're going to want in your hair to help it stay. So that's basically going to be your routine. The way that you're gonna like use everything is you would start with this, shampoo twice. Then condition. When you condition, you want to use like this much. Tiny bit, and just apply it to your ends. And the reason for that is, again, you don't want like the condition stuff. Wait, exactly. Brush it through in the shower. When you rinse it out, make sure it's completely rinsed out. Like your hair actually shouldn't feel like that smooth feeling still. That means you still have it in your hair. So you want to like truly like rinse it out. It does take like a second to get out. You bring your leave-in conditioner in the shower with you. And right after you rinse this out, you spray this in your hair. And you focus it on the mids and the ends. Same thing. Like you don't really put anything up top.
Am I still like squeezing my hair out before I put this in?
No.
Or it's like literally dripping?
Soaking,
that's
sopping
good to
wet.
know.
Yeah, best question. Very good question. Put this in, right? Then after you spray this in, you're gonna brush it through your hair again. So just you have a brush in the shower, brush it through your hair. Then you take a good amount of this and probably like a good fistful for each section. And you kind of think of your hair in like 3 sections. So you just tilt your head to the side and it should be completely brushed through. And you tilt your head to the side and you just kind of will like glide it on and then just slowly scrunch it up. And you kind of like can hold it there for a good like 30 seconds, scrunch for like 30 seconds. And then same thing, sort of lean your head back and do it to like the back area and then scrunch for 30 seconds. And then the other side, put it on and then scrunch for like 30 seconds. So that's basically the whole vibe. After that, you get out of the shower, obviously. And then usually like whatever t-shirt I just had on or any like type of soft fabric, just not a regular towel, you just take that fabric and then you do the same thing and just scrunch your hair in the sections, and that's going to be really beneficial to you, other than like a terry cloth towel. Like the regular towel material causes like frizz, and we don't want that, obviously. So don't put that type of towel to your hair.
Question. The turban towel thing, that's like a turby, whatever it is that okay?
What I would do is just use that as a scrunching. Don't pull it up in that thing. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
that's
gonna
my
like
problem.
It definitely could be, because like if you think about it, when that happens with your hair, like what's going on up there? It's smushing it, and like you don't know which way it's going. So like it's a lot of times like when you put this leave-in conditioner in, you're like literally brushing your hair flat, and then when you scrunch it in, it's like the flatness helps the product soak in. It's like it's kind of productive. Like you wouldn't think that it would do that way. So then you scrunch the product in your hair and then you get out and then you can take your turban thing because that's the perfect material.
Okay.
And then scrunch your hair with that.
Okay.
All right, we'll check out. Okay. Okay.
Welcome. If you have your extra care card, please scan it now. Place your Place your item in the bag.
Oh, it's because I didn't place it. Got it. Yay! I'll give these to you. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, I got Marissa's video. I have not yet watched it, but we're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna pause it, give my reactions, and see what she did and how she did with everything I gave her. Let's go.
So this is my hair before. It's all brushed out. It's on day 2 of not washing it. So all the curls are kind of like brushed out. It's frizzy. It's kind of crazy. So here we go. So I took my detangler, I sprayed it, did my scrunching, dried a little bit with the microfiber towel. Now I'm putting on the foam.
Honestly, so far, like the curls are curling pretty well. So, okay, let's see what the foam does. Let's see how this dries.
I already put a little in before I started filming, so.
So one thing I would say, and I'm nitpicking here, is as she's scrunching, I would actually like maybe make sure it's more distributed on my hair before I started to scrunch. So right now she like has the product in her hand and then she just scrunches it, but she's missing all the other sides of her hair. So a lot of times, and this could have been me just not explaining it to the best of my ability, but like I would have like glided the product over and then scrunched it through. And then also when I scrunch, I would go slowly. So like when I scrunch, I literally go like up, 1, 2, 3, release. So right now she's just kind of like going quickly. It's just gonna be more beneficial if she like kind of does it slower. Yeah, I wish she was going slower. And like she's not getting the front pieces from what I can see here.
And now I just have to do the back section, which I'm not going to film because that's probably going to look very awkward, but now we just wait for it to dry and see how it looks.
Ah, yeah, like she didn't get the front. Okay.
Putting
Ooh.
all the mousse and detangler and stuff in. It's definitely a lot more curly than I usually get, so I really like these curls. So this is the front, side, back.
Whoa, that back. Okay.
Hey.
Honestly, pat myself on my back because for like not knowing what her hair looked like, not knowing what products were at that CVS, for a first time through, this is pretty dang good. Again, I think that like she could have used a lot more mousse and like 4 times maybe the amount that she used for that stronger hold. And then I would have just like evenly distributed it. And then also seeing that she just kind of has like her curls don't start till kind of further down her hair, I would have flipped her head over and then also scrunched a little bit. That would just like encourage the curl pattern closer to the roots. But I mean, it's gonna take time to do this routine steadily to like really see good results. But in the meantime, like this is pretty dang good. I will certainly take this. When I first met Marissa, she told me that she had just ran out of her good stuff and she was really just using things that she had stowed away, like from Pantene. I know she was using the Pantene shampoo and conditioner, the Garnier Fructis Curl Leave-In, which is a classic. It's not to say that those products are bad, but those products really aren't the best for what her curls needed. Swapping out her shampoo that contains sulfates with one that does not contain sulfates will just help her curls come to life a little bit more. It'll also help her blonde color stay longer. The bonding conditioner over time is going to be what helps her curls to like last a longer amount of time, so they're going to stay curly longer, but it's not just gonna work in one use. Like you do have to use that for like quite a little bit of time to have those bonding ingredients really work. Finally, swapping out her heavier cream that she was using with a very lightweight spray and a lightweight mousse with a good amount of hold and protein was sort of the cherry on top of everything. She wasn't even using holding ingredients before, so no wonder why her curls were kind of like looking messy and frizzy like she said. Clearly the before and after speaks for itself. Like I said, I think if she continues on this routine, it would just get better and better. It's not something that like can just happen overnight. It's like curing acne or something like that. Like you can't just do one routine right and then have no acne the next day. Like you have to go through it over and over. So I do think over time it will get better. But for a first wash, I mean, that's really good. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think below. What would you have done the same? What would you have done differently than I did? And if you wanna see more videos like this, let me know what stores you want me to go to. Thank you, see you next time.